Okay, I thought I was gonna go to sleep, but I did not, y'all. And I still gotta go. I still gotta go to Bill, you said you was not gonna eat on camera. Um, I still gotta go to work. Well, yeah, today. So it's gonna be long, you guys. But nobody said that the road would be easy, and I don't believe he's brought me this far to leave me. Anyhow, so um yeah, I really am excited that I got some stuff done for my mom. I also noticed that I honestly feel like this mental institution is trying to keep my mom in that place forever, which is not going to happen. They're going to have the fight of their life because that makes absolutely, positively no sense whatsoever. Um, Especially when my mom is not a threat or a danger to anyone at this particular moment. Do I think that she should be by herself as of right now? Like I said, no. Um, but she's gonna have a better opportunity. She does have a better opportunity out here versus in there. And it's been showing. It's been showing, you know. So today I went and I got her information and some of the stuff she couldn't remember some of the things that she was doing, but she remembered the main parts, the big things. And as I started investigating, I saw that, these people weren't doing what they were supposed to be doing as far as, um, you know, um, making sure that she's on the right page, she's on the right account. They keep trying to say that she didn't take her medication. I checked out that. I asked for the dates because they have to turn that into the state. They literally have to turn that into the state. That's something we legally have to do. That's nothing. There's no way to go around that. If a client misses a medication or is considered a medication error, you have to document it. Okay. So, they said that she did it once. Then they tried to say that she did it again. I'm saying, where is the notes? Where you should give me the dates. They have not given me the dates. The ISP or the treatment plan that she has, the individualized support plan that she has, they said that they mailed it to me on the 5th of March. Today is the 24th. I've yet to receive that notification at all. And they also said they sent it through regular mail, which I've already sent this to my attorney because it sounds like they're doing some crazy stuff. So her last meeting is on this 30th, which is in 6 days. There's no way that they can say that she was not going to class because I've been communicating with them. And literally today, if you look at the last video, the lady said that my mother has been going to most of her classes. So just wanted to make sure of that. So, yeah. I know if they come back and they say, oh, she's missing some medication, and then I know it's a lie. I know it's a bald-faced lie because I've crossed my eyes, dotted my I's and crossed my T's. I went to the nurses and say, hey, who am I speaking to? This is nurse so-and-so. Has my mother been taking her medication? Oh, well, she's always taking her medication. She never refuses. Well, if that's the case, then why in the devil and thunderation are you telling me that when her plan comes, that she has been, and that she's been reluctant or refusing to it, when that's a lie? Now you're lying on her. It's already bad enough that she has, hallucinations and things like that, but don't make things worse. That makes people not want to go for help. So I'm going to call her. I'm going to call her case manager. I'm going to leave her a voice message and let her know that I have yet to receive it. I sent her one on the 16th telling her I didn't receive it. I also sent one because they told me I was supposed to get it in February. I didn't get it in February. They waited until a whole month after in February till March, telling me that she has some news to tell me and that she couldn't give it to me then. It's been all games, just games. So if she comes with some bull crap now, I promise you it's going to be the greatest suing of their lifetime. of their lifetime. And this is going to be the easiest case ever because everything has been recorded. Every single thing has been recorded. So, yeah, period.
Hospital. Please listen carefully to the following options. To speak the name or enter your party's extension, please press 1. To access professional staff scheduling, please press 2. To access nursing department scheduling, please press 3. To access our HR department, please press 4. If you are calling regarding a patient or need assistance,
I'm going to press 0 because I don't even remember her extension, but they do.
State Hospital, how can I help you?
Hi, I'm calling for Donna McFarland.
Give me just a second.
Thank you.
Hello, this is Donna. Can I help you?
Hi, Donna. This is Belle Dean, Patricia Dean's daughter.
Hi, Bill. How are you?
I'm okay. I was calling because I have yet to receive that treatment plan.
I tell you what, did you see the email? Because I don't send them. They come from our Health Information Services Department. Did you see where she showed that she had sent it out?
Yeah, and that was on the 5th. That was on the 5th.
And you still haven't received it?
And then on the 16th, I sent you both an email saying that I hadn't received it. And today is the 24th. I still haven't received it.
Okay. Did you include Carrie Miller in that email?
Yes.
What was the last one?
That was the 16th.
Okay, and she said that she mailed it the 5th. Did she respond to you outside of that?
She did not.
Okay, I didn't respond to that because they take care of that, Bill. Let me give you her extension. Okay, hold on just a minute because it's gonna have to be between you. Maybe it would be better if she sent it to your PO box, perhaps. Did she have the address correct?
She had the address correct.
Okay.
I didn't see anything either way. She said she sent it to my home address. I've received mail, every other piece of mail. I didn't receive that. So, and I can't track it. So, because she said she sent it through regular mail. So it wasn't certified or anything.
Exactly. Hold on just 1 second. Hold on. Let me let you know what her extension is, okay? I honestly don't know if I can transfer you. I can try. If the call fails to transfer, hold on just a second, and I'm going to give you what her extension is. Her name is Carrie Miller, and her extension is 9234, okay?
Okay. Before you transfer me, do you know offhand if my mother has been compliant so far?
She's been doing quite well lately. I had her in group earlier today. We went outside because it was so nice, and she came out for a while, and she was just enjoying being outside. Talked to her most days. She still is just very, very, very delusional. And it's still the same, like, persecutory type delusions, thinking that we're executing, thinking things of that nature. Other than that, she's been doing pretty well.
Okay.
But she's really struggling with the delusional stuff.
Yeah, that's kind of common though. So that part, that's actually good. Did she have any? Do you know for sure she had any refusals or anything?
Not that I'm aware of, but I would have to look into her chart specifically.
Right.
Do you want me to look at her chart specifically?
That would be good. Yeah, that would be great.
Just 1 second.
Okay.
Give me a minute because I'll have to get out of the screen I'm in and go into her chart, and it'll take a minute, okay?
Okay. I'm put it on mute. Why would not? You thought I couldn't wait? I'm gonna have time. I got time. Don't worry. Because if you try to say that she didn't, or you saying that she did, guess what? You recorded. Mm-hmm. I don't know what she thinking.
Okay, I'm looking. They are. They're still having her sit, following meds, which is not completely unusual for anyone that has ever had an issue with not wanting to take meds. They generally have them sit for about 15 minutes after it's dispensed. Hold on just a minute.
Right, you said that was in the plan.
I'm sorry.
No, I said, yeah, you told me that was in the plan the last time when we had the meeting. So that's been going on for like, what, 180 days?
No, I'm not sure right off the top of my head. I'd have to.
Oh, no.
I would have to look. I would have to get into her chart and look, and that's something that we'd have to decide per the team. It's just she has been so delusional, and these persecutory delusions, and I get that is normal, but I don't think anybody has felt like she was probably safe to discharge to a less restrictive setting because of that at this point. Does that make sense?
Oh, I wasn't asking that. I was asking when was the last time. I wasn't asking about that. The purpose, like I told you, that was normal. But what I was asking was that did she complete her medication? Did she keep that part up?
I don't know what you mean by that.
Okay, you said you were going to look in the chart to see.
I am.
If she was,
I'm having to pull up notes. Yes, that's what I'm doing, is pulling up notes from the nurses. That's how I do
right,
that.
Right.
So I'm not sure what you're asking me.
I'm asking, did she have any other refusals as far as medications? That's it.
That's what I'm looking for. That's what I'm looking at. And the only way I can do that is to go into our chart.
To go in a chart and
the nurses.
Right.
So hang on just a minute, and that's what I'm looking for. Okay.
Okay. Did y'all notice that she just tried to start a fight with me? I'm glad y'all had this recorded so y'all can see what I'm talking about, when I'm talking about, and how I'm talking about it. Because that's not what I asked you. We know the people are going to have delusions.
It looks like as of recently that she's with her sitting, that she's been doing okay with that. She's been doing all right with taking her meds the way she's supposed to, which is awesome.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm not seeing anything that looks like a refusal recently under any of the nurses. All right.
Okay, and then that's looking from the time the last meeting, which was on the 3rd. How far back are you looking at?
I'm looking back to February.
Okay. Okay.
Her last review was January the 31st. Is that correct?
Let's see. 30. Oh, you know what? Yes, it was, because it was supposed to be the 2nd or the 3rd, and then I was called. I think you called me on the. Was it? 30th, and then
Well,
tell
that's
me
what I'm
it's a,
saying. I'm just looking back through. That's what I'm saying. So I have to look through several things to find that, and that's what I mean. If you tell me some questions you want to have answered, I can look those up for you and call you back. But just to try to find it immediately in the chart is difficult, because the only way that I can do that is to
go in there, right?
Different person. Yeah, it's this, and I apologize, but honestly, Cerner is not the most user-friendly application we've ever had.
Exactly.
Kind of a pain in the rear end. Yes.
But I think I've got the question that I asked, which was she compliant in her medications from the last time that we had that meeting? Because those were the main issues: her attending that class and her being compliant with the medications. Those were the big factors. That was her issues that you guys said that you were working on getting her better at.
Yeah. Now here's the thing. Before we talk about her being able to be discharged to a less restrictive setting, we need to also make sure that she is taking her meds without being monitored. Because while we're monitoring her, that is great and that's good, and we're getting the meds in and she's taking them and she's keeping them in her system, which is what we need to do. But before they would be okay with her being in a less restrictive setting, they would have to see a period of time where she was consistently taking her meds without being monitored, and with those meds still staying in her system at the right therapeutic level. Does that make sense? Because they want to make sure that when she does go to a less restrictive setting where they're not able to monitor her as closely, that she would actually be taking her medication with compliance and not having to worry about spitting them out or cheeking or anything like that. So there would have to be a period of time, they would have to feel comfortable enough that they would say, okay, now let's try her without the monitoring. Does that make sense?
Oh, I hear what you're saying. I hear exactly what you're saying. So you're stating that what you're doing now, you're attempting to wait and let her do it by herself?
Yes, before we can discharge.
Before you discharge her, to have it to do it for herself.
Before we can talk about discharging her, we absolutely have to make sure that she's going to be compliant with her medication on her own before we can, because we do provide probably the most what should I say, the most restrictive level of care, the biggest level of care, the most stringent level of care.
Right.
So in order for her to go like to a group home setting, we would have to make sure that she is on board with doing that, taking her meds, even if they're dispensed to her, making sure that she is keeping them down, not cheeking them, not spitting them out.
Right.
Because obviously, if she's not getting the medication in her, that's going to be truly, that would be the biggest, quickest thing that would send her back because of her symptoms coming back.
Right.
So yeah, and I know you know that. It looks like, okay, she's not had any aggression whatsoever, which I know doesn't surprise you in the least. She's still saying that she feels sad. Her affect is still kind of appears depressed to me. She won't necessarily say that she feels that way, but she will say sometimes that she is sad, and a lot of times she'll say, I'm sad because I want to go home. Like, we get that, Patricia. We got to make sure that you're going to be A-okay so that when you do go, that you don't have to come back here. There's nothing worse than when we get somebody.
This lady is about to give me like 210 right here because she's trying to play this stupid game. But I'm going to tell y'all later.
We have to make sure that she is in really good space with meds.
Because she thinks she's trying to talk down to me.
Looks like she's been going to her labs. Looks like she's been doing her appointments. So that's awesome. And she's still saying she wants to go home and live in Fort Wayne because you're there. That's still what her goal is to get to Fort Wayne. So she says she's a little anxious and a little depressed. And quite frankly, that's pretty much, that's her presentation as well. So I would say that's congruent. But, yeah, they just feel for her, Bill, because she really truly believes, I think. And sometimes she'll call and she'll have the staff call me, and I'll come over and I'll say, "What's going on, Miss Pat? What's up?" She'll say, "Well, they want me to get in the shower, and I think they're going to gas me." I'll be like, "No, Patricia, they want to help you. We're trying to."
Now, I literally told her this.
If I could talk to her for a little bit,
I literally told her this before she started talking to her, and I told her to talk to her case manager about this so she can be calm, so she can see. Hold on.
To be executed, and no amount of us trying to help her to understand otherwise right now is helping with that. But she has been out and about amongst her peers and showing up in some groups a lot more, so that's good. She's got a rollator that she uses all the time now, and she gets around pretty well with that. And she's got her shower chair, so that's very helpful.
I'm aware of all of that.
She says she likes her rollator a lot. You know what I'm talking about, those rolling walkers?
I'm aware of everything that you told me, including what she was talking about coming to you. I actually told her to come to you and to call you whenever she feels like that, just to keep it a little bit open. So
yes, and that's good. And bless her heart, she will do that, and I'll come over.
Lady, what did you?
We just talked to her.
Do you just?
And it's not just. I mean, all the staff.
You act like this is new.
She'll have me call, and I'll come over, and I'll be like that. It'll be like, call her Bell. I'll be like, Patricia, it's okay. They're just wanting to help you. It's going to be all right. Go ahead and go with them. Go ahead and let them help you, whatever. And then she'll go, and she'll be fine. But, yeah, she's still really struggling with that. Which really kind of breaks my heart for her, because I can't imagine going through every day thinking that these people that are helping me are trying to kill me. That would be very, very difficult.
Well, she don't have nothing else to think about.
Other than that,
why would you think?
Really well. Or appears to be. She appears to be doing better to me than she had been in terms of just her overall presentation.
Okay.
What I can do though is, like I said, I can try to transfer you to Carrie. Unfortunately, our phone system, since they have given us this new phone system, is not always the best, okay? So if the call gets dropped in the meantime, you have her extension. Did you write that down, or do you mean
I got it?
What it is? Okay, you got it. Then I will try to transfer you, and if that doesn't work, call back and ask for her extension and just say you want to speak to Carrie Miller, okay? And maybe she can. That way, I'm sure she has the signed consent from Patricia, and surely she can send one again. I don't know if there's anything else that she can do, but probably she will just have to send you another one. But again, I can't send it, Bill. It has to come from HIS.
Right. I remember. I'm aware of that. So thank you so much.
You're welcome, and I'm very sorry. I'm very sorry that you've not received that yet. Let me see if I can get you. Again, forget.
I don't want to hear no excuses.
Just call back the main
if I cuss these people out,
and ask for extension 9234 for Carrie. Okay.
Okay. Thank you so much.
All right. Thank you. Just a moment.
Okay. Now you see how somebody try to play you as if you don't know what you're doing. Now we literally this is the whole game that she's trying to run on me. The main factors that she was supposed to have, my mom has completed them. It's time for her to be gone, and even if you put her in a less restrictive, that's why you're having them out anyway. If you no. Mm-mm. That's why I'm glad I did do what I needed to do with the guardianship papers. They're going to try to say that she's not going to be aware and she needs to be around people who do that. Well, guess what? Her daughter does that all freaking ready. This is the stuff that they try to do. And it's so messed up. If anybody's going through this, the first thing they try to say is that they don't have a support system. People who do that, they don't have a family support system. When in reality, they don't let the family do anything because how the laws are made. Y'all. And then not only that, you got people who work in the field because they see and they have a compassion, but it's different from you working because you have compassion and you live through this stuff, okay? The stuff that I went through, I lived through it.
Services, this is Carrie. How may I help you?
Hi, Carrie. My name is Beldine. I'm calling in regards to my mother, Patricia Dean. There was supposed to be a treatment plan mailed to me to my address. I have yet to receive it. It was mailed on, I believe, the 5th of March, and it is not received.
Okay, the only thing I can do is mail out another one.
Okay, so is there any way that it can come through a certified mail, or even if I pay for the postage?
We can send it that way.
Yeah, I would rather have it that way.
Won't go out today.
Oh no, I don't want to
until Friday.
I wouldn't want to. Okay, so till Friday. So then I can just send the postage. Do I do that? Is there any way that I can send it to you electronically? You just have the numbers to, or
no.
How would I do? Okay. So how do I get this? Do I have to send it certified mail, like mail it out to you and mail you the envelope, and then you send it?
No. There's just a paper we can fill out that'll send it certified.
Okay. Is it okay? So can that be completed, or what do I have to do to get that?
It will not go out until
Friday. Oh, okay. Sounds good.
So we will get it in the mail Friday certified.
Okay.
And someone will have to sign for it, so someone will have to be there.
That would be great.
We will request a signature, and it will go to the address that's on the release of information that was filled out.
Okay.
The form that was filled out.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much, Carrie.
You're welcome.
Goodbye.
Bye.
She was a little snippy. Okay. Let it go, Bill, because you're not dealing with that little stuff. This is what happens when you leave the emotion out. She did not, first of all, horrible customer service, because she did not apologize for not sending out that information. I still have yet to receive it. It's just a whole bunch of games. Like, I don't get it. I don't get it. Like, what are you getting with having her in there when you know there's more places where she can get help? You know it's more places. And they're like, oh, well, we got to make sure that she has her medication. Well, there are places where you can literally have people come in and they take the medication. She only needs medication twice. And the main one is once in the morning, and then the other one is towards the night. So you mean to tell me if that's the only indication that you have with her, then you can't have anyone to come into the home and then make sure that she has that, or release her to her daughter who is trained in that to make sure that she has that issues. That's the issue. But I wanted to get that recorded, and you see how she tried to change. She literally tried to change her whole and try to start a whole argument with me. That's why I put the thing on mute. I'm like, did I have it on mute when I was talking? Like, yeah. But she tried to have a whole argument with me about the whole situation. Like, you're saying, I'm asking about the dates. Has she been compliant? That was the main thing. This is what you stated, which I have recorded. This is what you stated, that her issue was she was not being compliant with her medication. She was not being active in doing and going to the groups. She was not being active. And because of that, this is the reason why you were restricting her. And if she becomes that way, then you guys are going to release her. So now I call her almost every single day, whether you guys allow me to speak to her or not, which they have this new policy where you guys heard where I can call. First, she couldn't call me. I could call her, and then she could talk. I could talk to her anytime. Now they have this policy where I have to call in, and then we have to see if it's okay for her to go and talk to me. Sometimes she hears it, sometimes she don't. Sometimes she gets it, sometimes she don't. And I know sometimes she do and sometimes she don't, because sometimes they'll say, oh, she's up, and then they'll say she's asleep. And then if she's asleep, but then the next 10 minutes, my aunt talked to her and she's fine. So, I don't know. It's just a whole bunch of games. Like, what are you getting with having her in there when you know there's more places where you can get help? You know it's more places. And then if she Yeah, these are the issues, y'all. These are the issues. But I've been recording everything since the beginning. Since the beginning. It's not to harm anyone, but it's to protect myself, and to protect what is going on, because that is not true. And I can honestly say, if I was not a person of who was struggling, a middle person like that, and had change, and going through this, I'm not going to say that it's not a hard time, but I would be having these issues. So yeah. I'm going to get off of here, but at least you guys have everything recorded. So yeah, hopefully something I said or done will help you on your journey. Please stay tuned to Journey to Jerusalem. Bye.